Yo, what's up, dudes? How's it going? So the fine folks over at Whitney Guitars sent me a little sampler pack of their Dragon's Heart picks. I'm playing the original Dragon's Heart. And it's a polyamide-imide, or imide. Imide? Polyamide-imide, I think. All right, chemistry wasn't my strong suit, but it's a polymer, right? It's it's like a hardened plastic that has some pretty amazing qualities. It's like an insulator. It's thermally can thermal insulate really well. Can take all kinds of crazy temperatures and still work. So one cool property of it is it's pretty hard stuff and relatively smooth. And he's got three formulas. So this first one is the original, and this is the polyamide-imide, but with a 15% graphite filler. So that really cuts down the friction, but still has enough to actually strike the string. It can't be too smooth, or else you don't get a good strike on the string, right? It just rolls off without enough friction to really launch the string into vibration. I mean, you kind of get it, but it doesn't sound right. It's hard to explain, but if you ever use like a Delrin 500, which is a super smooth pick, until you break those in a little bit and wear off that top smooth coat, you'll know what I'm talking about, right? They're a little hard to play for the first couple of hours until you rough them up a bit. These have just the right amount, they're not too smooth, but they have, a great feel as they go across the string. Those rags. All right. Let's check out the different tips here. I find the clean sound really shows it off. So this is the regular tip. Right, and here's the smooth tip. Here, the attack just goes away. The regular. The round. Oops, sorry. That was the extra sharp. There's the round. So here's the regular. Here's the round. And here's the extra pointy. What a difference. Here it's back to the regular. I really like the the triple-sided pick, but I think I'm more impressed with the materials. So there's the regular tip. Here, let's try the round tip. And then here's the pointy tip. Right? I mean, definitely noticeable. So that one is the polyamide-imide with a 15% graphite. Now this is the pure, which has no filler. It's just the polymer. See, that sounds like darker to me. Versus right, that's the original. This is the pure. Right, you can hear it's definitely a little darker, a little warmer. And then the last one is the hardened. That's the same formula, polyamide-imide, but it has like a glass fiber mixed in, and the hardness of the glass fiber just keeps it from wearing down. So it's the hardest of the the three, and it has the longest wear time. I think they're quoting around 1,500 hours. And again, it doesn't have the friction. So it's not like when you get to the harder material, you suddenly lose the friction. Because you need a little bit of scrape. I almost want to say the least amount. The pure. That's the hardened. And that's the original. And you can hear, I mean, the differences aren't huge, but there's definitely differences. I mean, I can hear it. Let's switch back to distortion and just try it. Another thing about picks is, how comfortable is it in your hand, and can you do all the stuff like pinch harmonics that you're able to do with the pick you normally use. Without a huge adjustment, and yeah. And I think wisely they didn't put an indentation in it, because what winds up happening is that your hand wants to move that indentation, and it may not be in the right place for you to get the right pinch harmonics. But what they did put in it is this like little laser etch of their logo on the top. And the laser etch is cool because rather than a stamp, which is slightly rolled at the edges, A laser etch is like, it's like a 90-degree angle, right? Where the top meets the edge. And because of that, that's a little bit sharp, that edge. You know, look at, so it gives you a little bit more grip. You know, that sharpened edge definitely holds in the hand a little better. I mean, even upstroke harmonics. So they're pretty cool. You know, they're pretty cool. I have to say, when people say, I got a new pick, I'm like, oh, you too? But these are something, you know, I guess it's sort of like Siskel and Ebert, right? When they used to say, you know, just show me something new. Right? It's like, don't reformulate the same thing over and over. And I think this actually is something new. I can't say I've ever felt like a pick, you know, just like it. Like I said, the only downside, and again, I don't know if you can see that on my knuckle right there, and on the side of my thumb. You get a little bit of powder, like graphite powder. Pretty cool. All right. That's it. Until next time, rock on.